Well, hello and welcome. In this lesson, we're going to show you how you can use the OData Filter Query in Power Automate. So we're going to use a Dataverse table in our example. So let's open the Dataverse table. Go to the data icon and select TBL_school. Select edit data. So this is what the table looks like. It has a column for the name of the schools and a column for the location of where the schools are located. Now, when we filter a Dataverse table using Power Automate, we need to find the logical name. So to find the logical name, I'm going to go to Edit Table Properties, go to Advanced Options. You can see right here, it says CRCC2. Now the rest is for the table name itself. So if we want to filter on the name, the column name, which is name, or location column, it would be, the logical name would be CRCC2 underscore in whatever column name. All right. So if we're going to filter on the column, on this column name, the logical name would be this. And that's what we're going to do. So let's close this. Let's go to Power Automate. Create a flow. Choose Create from Blank. We're going to use the Power Apps trigger. It's already selected by default. Now we're going to search for the Dataverse List rows action. Right here. We need to find a table name. It's called TBL_school. Right here is where we're going to use the OData Filter Query, which says filter rows. The first filter that we're going to do is we're going to filter our table so that we get just the records that say Ocean Lakes. So it's going to be name equal Ocean Lakes. So we have to use that logical name, remember, which is CRCC2. RCC2 underscore name. EQ. And then in single quotes, we're going to put in the criteria. Ocean Lakes. Just like this. All right? So the next step is to create a CSV table. I'm going to type in CSV. Here it is, create CSV table from the list rows value. We're going to go to show advanced options, choose custom. So we want the column name, it's called name. Let's go to dynamic content and choose name from the list rows column. All right. Next step is to send an email. So you want the results to be sent to us. So we'll type in send email right here. Send an email from Outlook. In the to line, we're going to use dynamic content. We're going to choose Ask in Power Apps. Subject is going to be just call it school name. Same thing for the body. Let's go to advanced options. Attachments name. It's going to be school.csv. Attachments content, we're going to use dynamic content. We're going to choose the output from the CSV table. Let's make sure that we give the flow a name. So I'm going to call this flow school filter. Press save. You'll see that the flow has been added to our Power App. Now we need to insert a button. So go to Insert, Button. Run flow. All right, so now we need to select the button. And go to the On Select property of the button. And we're going to put in the name of the flow, which is called school filter dot run and we're going to use the user email so we can get the email sent to us. Put that right here. School filter dot run user email. Okay. So now we have everything we need to run this flow. So we run the flow. Press the button. Now let's check the email. Here it is, school name. Preview it. You'll see that table has been filtered, and we just have Ocean Lakes as our result. Let's try another filter. Let's try to use the not equal. So we want to show all the records that don't equal Princess Anne. Just go back to the flow, edit. Just going to modify the flow here. So you said not equal, which is NE. Change the school name to Princess Anne. Just like this. It's going to display all the schools that are not Princess Anne. Save the flow. Just run the flow again. Check the email. You'll see that all the schools appear except for Princess Anne. Now let's try another filter. Let's try starts with. So this is going to be where the name starts with a specific character or characters. Let's edit our flow. We're going to change this. So it says starts with change this to Fort. It's going to return all the schools that start with the word Fort. Save. Let's run the flow. Check the email. You'll see that it returned Fort Dorchester because Fort Dorchester starts with the word Fort. Now let's try using the substring. So the substring looks at the last characters of a string. We're going to use Greek. Let's go back to our flow. And change this to substring of Greek, comma, name. Just like this. Put it here. Just like this. Substring of the characters that you want the substring of, and then the column name. Save it. Run the flow. Make sure I press the button. Not sure why we're not getting the email. Let me check something. Let's see if we probably failed the test. Yep, it failed. We probably have this wrong. Substring of. So let's go to another one. Let's try multiple conditions. So we want all the schools that are Fort Dorchester or the location equals Virginia Beach. Let's go back to our app. While we're waiting on that, we're going to look at this again. So the name is Fort Dorchester. Or location equals Virginia Beach. Let's try to modify it and let's go back to Power Automate. So what the name equals Fort Dorchester or location equals Virginia Beach. Just like this. Right. Hit save. So let's review what we've done so far while we wait on this. We showed you how to use the equals, how to use not equals, how to use starts with, we had trouble with the substring of, but we'll figure out what we did wrong. And right now we're using the multiple conditions using or. We can just run it. It's taking so long. Let's go to school filter. All right, we just need to change this to manual trigger flow. Hardcore and hardcode the email address. Let's test it. Flow ran successfully. Here's our email. And it shows the results.